There were 10 students and 2 faculty went there to Mexico for 10 days, and while we were down there we first met with our Witness for Peace sort of team leaders, and they took us through some of the procedures that were going to happen for the next week and a half. Mainly there were quite a few meetings with different groups, varying from topic of economics to militarization. We also spent a couple of days in South Carolina with 3 families while we were down there, and sort of saw what it was like, for them each day.
We were looking at economic effects from neoliberal trade policies, which are the official economic foreign policy that the U.S. backs through organizations like the World Trade Organization and through trade agreements like NAFTA and CAFTA that kind of privatize government lands and publicly owned lands so that corporations can use the resources.
I learned a lot. I always sort of had a background in some of these, political, economic discussions and issues just from my time here. But the actual real-world applications of those policies and how they actually affect people is something that you don't really get very often in sort of a sterile classroom environment. So actually going there and communicating with the people in Mexico was really eye-opening, and you can really see how it just, on a very individual basis, affects them and their families.
It just reinforced a lot of the ideas that I had before taking the class, and it was interesting getting to see the people behind the policy and how they're affected, but how happy they were still. They're very nice and caring people. They slaughtered one of their chickens for us when we were there for the final day, so very, very giving people for someone you don't really know.
If anybody's watching this, I encourage you to go when it comes around next year. It really is a great experience, and I'm really happy to have done it.